All right. I think we're live. What's up, guys? Clear my office. All right. What's up? What's up, everybody? All right. I can't be on here long tonight because I have a team call that I'm hosting in 39 minutes, 40 minutes. But I want to share something with y'all. And I'm telling you, I want to speak some truth to you guys tonight. If you're on, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching this live, let me know in the comments. If you're watching it live, I don't waste no time. As soon as I get on here, I just start talking because the majority of people catch it on the replay anyway. But I do like to interact. So if you're watching live, if you're ever watching any of these Facebook lives and you catch it while I'm on, comment. Let's chat in the comments because I love to connect with you guys. I love to chat and well, this is what I want to share. So if you saw the caption, I said the real reason why most people aren't where they want to be in life, only few will admit it, and I'll tell you what it is. Is they really don't want it bad enough. They may want it, but wanting perpetuates the state of wanting. It separates you from it. But if you really desire something, meaning you have a gut burning desire for its attainment, you won't be able to sleep until you have it. You can't just, oh, I'll get there one day, or maybe it'll work out, or I hope that it happens. No, you, for instance, my once I realized it was possible to live free, and which is my mantra. You'll always hear me. I mean, I won't make a Facebook post without hashtag live free because it's everything to me. And when something's everything to you and you have a gut burning desire for it, you won't be able to sleep unless you have it. Guys, I've had business go up, down, filed for bankruptcy. I had money, I've lost money, I've had a little bit, I've had a lot. I've had the entrepreneur life is not easy. It's not an easy road. Uh, in fact, sometimes I envy people that have just a steady job, but then I realize they have to go to work every day. They have some other human being telling them what to do or when to show up, what to wear, when they can go home, when they can see their family. All the cons outweigh the pros to me, for me personally, because freedom is everything to me. But if freedom was everything to you and you had to hit the alarm clock and go to a job and listen to a boss and get paid wages and an income that you weren't necessarily thrilled with, and you never had the chance of living the lifestyle of your dreams. And at the end of the night, you're just like, "Where's my pillow?" And you just sleep really good at night. That's not you're not me. You don't feel the same way about it. And it may not be freedom for you, it may be something else. But if it's something that you really, really want, there's want and then there's want. There's want and then there's gut burning desire, white hot burning desire for something. When you want something that bad, I promise you, as human beings, as God's highest form of creation, you are capable. It may take some resourcefulness. It may take some hard work. It may take waking up a little early some days, staying up a little late some days, putting a plan together, finding a mentor, strategizing, thinking of new ideas, contemplating daily on a method of how you can make this so called thing happen in your life. But one thing you would never do is be okay with not having it. Now, I worked in the workforce for a long time. I was in law enforcement for 11 years. I was in the military. And maybe that's why I'm as passionate as I am about freedom. I've fought for it. I have friends who've died for it. I've been on the complete opposite side of the spectrum for years and years, meaning I did exactly what I was told to do because I was told to do it. And if I didn't do it, there'd be repercussions. In fact, it was the law that I followed orders for years and years. So maybe it was such a drastic, difference for me to be able to be completely free and live a fully autonomous lifestyle, to do what I want when I want, with who I want, for however long I want to do it for, without having to ask some other man's permission, without having to be degraded and some other man telling me, you will go eat lunch at this time, regardless if I'm hungry at that time or not. Or you will be at work at 5 a.m. and don't be late. Don't be 1 minute late. So maybe it's different for different people. Maybe there's reasons I feel the way I do about freedom and living, and having that, like I said, the autonomy to do what I want every day of my life. But the biggest thing for me was finding out that it was actually possible. Finding out, seeing people who had exactly what I wanted, knowing that it was possible. And if it's possible, I knew that it was possible for me. And once I knew that it was possible, I couldn't sleep until I had it. It didn't even take, so I started my entrepreneurial journey in July 20th of 2012. And in less than 2 years, June 5th of 2014, on my oldest daughter's 8th birthday, she'll be 17 in a couple months. That's crazy. On her 8th birthday, I fired the boss. I walked away from my job with the whole world laughing at me. My whole family, people in my family, people at work saying, "You'll be back." Those things never work. Don't be stupid. I had a family member tell me, I remember exactly where I was sitting in Casa Manana at a restaurant. We were at one of my siblings' birthday. I'm sitting next to a family member who I respected very much, who I still respect. And he said, "You're not thinking about quitting the state police to do that thing you're doing, huh?" And I said, "I don't know. Maybe." He said, Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid." And yeah, that was tough to hear that. And no, I knew in the back of my mind I wasn't trying to be dishonest. But like I've said so many times, if I'm willing to accept someone's opinion about what it is I'm doing, I'd have to be willing to accept that person's lifestyle. And though I respected them, though I loved them and I looked up to them in certain aspects of life, their lifestyle wasn't the lifestyle that I wanted to settle for. So there's no way on God's green earth I'm taking their opinion about business. I'm not. I had too many mentors who did live the life that I want to live and were willing to mentor me, willing to show me what they did, willing to guide me, who had a vested interest in my success. So once you know something's possible, which if you've read the good book, it says with God, small things are possible. Is that what it says? Oh, no, that's not what it says. It says with God, all things are possible to those who believe. And I believed, and I've never stopped believing. And I'm not saying one day that, you know, I don't know what the future holds for me, but I'm telling you, I won't be sleeping comfortably. I won't sleep comfortably unless my freedom is secure. My lifestyle is secure. My future is secure. There's a financial fortress around my family. And there's not one right now. I'm not going to tell you I'm not going to act like I have $1 million sitting in the bank. I don't. Every 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 day I wake up wanting wanting to work hard for my family, wanting to make sure that I have another day of freedom, wanting to be a present father for my kids, wanting to provide, you know, give my wife the lifestyle of a queen, to be a superhero to my kids, and to be a good role model for my stepsons. I mean, every day I want to become more so that I can add more value to the world, so I can make a difference in someone else's life, to serve. The Bible says service to many leads to greatness. And I want I've always wanted to serve. I've always had a passion to serve. That's why I was in the military. That's why I served in Iraq. That's why I was in law enforcement for 11 years. That's why I was a state trooper for 8 years and a SWAT operator, and taught defensive tactics, and and I've always wanted to fight. I've always wanted to. I've learned. I started boxing in 7th grade. I hated bullies. I got bullied. I was the skinny kid. I started boxing in 7th grade. I boxed till I was a freshman in college. I dropped out of college. I was an art major in college. Started training Brazilian Jiu Jitsu in 2003, in April of 2003. I've been doing that off and on for 20 years. MMA too. I just love fighting. But you know why I love fighting? Not only to be able to protect myself, and I love the art of fighting. I love it's just the rawest form of competition between two human beings. But I like to know that if somebody's in danger and I'm nearby, that maybe I could do something to help protect them. There's nothing I hated more than seeing someone bullied. I hated seeing someone else be bullied more than even myself being bullied. I didn't like the feeling of being helpless or, and it's never, I wasn't ever afraid to fight. I just wasn't very good at it. I got my ass whooped several times. I went to FK White Middle School, and yeah, I got my ass whooped several times on the basketball courts and at the bus stop. And I'd get made fun of at the bus stop. Man, these guys, they gave me a hard time. And it's just, kids being kids, but I couldn't do shit about it. I was little and skinny and weak, and but now, I just feel like I'm equipped to protect someone and serve at a higher level and lead at a higher level. I've been through lots of shit in my life. I've gone to war. I've built two businesses. Um, I've owned a traditional business. I've had jobs. I've been through a divorce. Uh, I've been through lots of stuff in my life, but it's okay. I've made lots of mistakes. Everything I've been through is my fault. Everything bad I've been through is my fault. I've not lived a perfect life. I mean, who has? I don't say there are things I would, if I could go back and change some things, I would, certain things, but there's lots of things I wouldn't. At the end of the day, I wouldn't be who I am or where I am today had I not lived the life I've lived. I've learned. I think that's why we're on this earth is to struggle, to go through things, because how else do you learn? There's two ways to learn a lesson, the hard way and the harder way. And most of the time I've chose the harder way. But I'm learning to I've grown up a lot. I've grown up a lot in the last more in the last 5 years than I ever have in my entire life. But in the last 10 years, yeah, I'm telling you, the world of entrepreneurship, you have two choices. You can grow or you can fail. And it's been a growing process for me. I've matured a lot in the last 5 years. Been through a lot of pain. I've been through a lot uh, throughout my entire life. I've just, but that's all of us. I'm no different than you. You've been through a lot. I'm sure. I'm sure if you're listening to this, you've been through a lot. Everybody's life is a journey. Everyone's life is unique and special and full of challenges and obstacles and adversity to overcome and lessons to learn, failure after failure, some success, lots of failure. But to my original point, if you want something, if you really, really desire it with all of your heart, I don't believe God is a God. And I've never seen someone want something so bad and work towards it, grow, learn from people who have it, who have the exact results you're looking for, not be able to achieve it. I truly believe that as God's highest form of creation, as human beings, we're capable of anything and everything that we want, we desire in this life. I don't think God would put the dreams in our heart if we weren't capable of reaching them. But we have to grow into the person who can achieve those things. And that's what life's about. That's the part that we have to embrace is the growth. If we don't have a big team, are we capable of leading a big team? If you're in the same profession that I'm in. If you know, if people aren't following you, if people aren't joining you, Are you attracting them into your business by who you are, or are you repelling them from your business by who you are? People join people. Success isn't something that we pursue, it's something that we attract by who we are. That's why Jim Rohn says work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Working on your job will make you a living, but working on yourself will make you a fortune. And he says, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skill. And the beautiful thing about this life is we can all get better. Every single one of us can get better. We can get stronger, whether it's physically stronger, whether it's emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, whatever it is, we can be stronger. But don't compare yourself to other people, compare yourself to you. And here's what you got to do. Every hero has a villain, somebody that you're competing against, somebody you're fighting against, someone who's out there. This is what I think you should do. Understand this. If you're going through something hard, all heroes are going to go watch a superhero movie. They're all going to go through some type of pain, struggle. I mean, Batman's what? His parents got killed. That's why he was Batman. Every superhero has a villain. You're the hero of your movie. You're the main character. Don't be influenced by the extras in your movie. Here's who the villain should be in your movie. Here's who you should be competing against. The very best version of you that's possible. I've heard multiple people talk about this, and I think it's a great philosophy to live by. Who could you be? Who could be the best? If you were the very best version of you, what would that person look like? If you woke up early, you exercised every day, you became strong, you became powerful, you worked hard, you went after the things that you wanted with confidence. Competence breeds confidence. You got good at the things that could give you the lifestyle that you wanted. And you didn't stop until you got there. And every day, if you wake up and you think about the best version of you and what that person would be doing every single day, what time would they wake up? How much would they get done? How productive, not just busy, but how productive would they be every day? And are you competing with that? Are you falling behind? Are they outworking you? How do you win? How do you win? How do you compete with that? How do you win? You beat your best. How much money have you ever made in a month? Your best version of you is making that every month. So until you surpass that, he's winning. She's winning. Did you exercise today? They did. Did whatever goals you have, are you working towards those goals every single day? Or are you just chilling? Did you binge 3 hours of Netflix? I guarantee you they fucking didn't. They didn't. They turned it off and they went and made something happen. You can't settle because you're running out of time every single day. And if you truly want something, if you really, really want it, you can't sleep until you have it. You can't chill and watch Netflix. Otherwise, don't tell me you actually want it. Don't tell me you want freedom if you don't have it and you're sitting there binge watching seasons of BS on Netflix. You don't really want it. You don't really want it. If you want X number of dollars in your bank account and it's not there, and you're just chilling after, whether you worked all day, whether regardless of what you have going on in your life, everybody has the same 168 hours in a week. It doesn't matter. If there's something in your life that you say you really want, whether it's freedom, whether it's income, a certain income, whether it's, I don't know what it is for you, but whatever it is, if you don't have it and you're chilling, Don't lie to yourself or to anybody else and tell me or yourself that you want it, because you don't want it. You don't want it. If you're laying your head at night, going to sleep comfortably and waking up at the average time inside, if you're living life inside this comfort zone bubble and not stretching yourself and grinding and working to where you just at the end of the day are just worn out, then don't say you want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. I promise you, if freedom was taken from me today, I would be so angry at myself. I would be furious inside that you couldn't even have a conversation with me. I'd be no fun to be around. I wouldn't want to do I would not drink a sip of alcohol. I would not smoke anything. I would not want to go on any trips. I would not want to uh, I wouldn't want to do anything. I wouldn't want to sit by the pool with a margarita. I wouldn't want to watch a show on Netflix. I wouldn't even want to watch. I wouldn't want to do anything because it'd be like not being able to breathe for me. And yes, I've experienced it for the last decade of of life's like to be free, to not have a job, to just wake up whenever I want, do whatever I want every single day. For almost 10 years I've lived like that. So to think about not having that would I would almost rather die. And you think I'm joking, I'm not joking. That's not an exaggeration. That's how serious it is to me. And that's why I have it. And it's why I'll always have it unless something goes seriously wrong. But I want it for you. Whatever it is in your life that you want, I want you to have it. I want you to go get it. I want you to forget about being inspired or motivated. If you really want it, discipline would overtake everything. Write these things down. Ask God for help. Put a plan together. Find someone who has exactly what it is you're looking for. Earn their time. Follow their lead. Emulate their business strategies. It doesn't take, I guarantee it's not going to take as much as you think. The world is pretty soft. It's not catered to the winners. It's catered to help the losers survive. It's very competition. Everyone's distracted. The whole world's distracted. If you just get a little bit focused, if you just get a little dialed in on exactly what it is you want, be honest with yourself on how much you truly want it. You go after it with everything that you have, every ounce of your soul, every ounce of your being. You just go after it every single day. Pray about it. Be grateful for what you have. I start every day off with gratitude. Be grateful for what you have, but do not settle for what you don't. You can become who, you know, think about life like it's like a video game. We're all like avatars. We're spiritual beings inside these human avatars that you can upgrade. You can upgrade your character every day. If you want to be stronger, do some freaking push-ups. If you want to be healthier, run around the block, eat clean food, drink water. If you want to be smarter, read. Get get YouTube Premium. It's $15 a month. You sit there and listen to audio after audio after audio to every thought leader and anybody that is, you know, knows what you want to know, and listen to them. And listen to them every day. Turn off freaking Taylor Swift and shit and just listen to people teach you what you want to learn. It's possible. It's possible to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. You just got to become the person. And we can all become that person. But don't lie to yourself and say you want it if you don't really want it. Because if you really wanted it, you wouldn't be able to relax until you had it. I know want, and I know want. So I hope this reaches somebody. If I'm feeling in the giving mood, so if you've made it this far, and you're probably watching the replay because I know there wasn't a lot of live viewers on. If you've made it this far and you share, and someone who shares this video, I'll pick someone who shares this video and send them a personalized gift, Live Free branded gift, and a handwritten letter to them, just to read. I've done it before. I did it. I've done that several times. I want to do it today. I really want this message to reach someone, and someone who needs to hear it. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone in your circle, but somebody needs to know that what they want in life is actually possible. They just have to become the person. And they got to quit lying to themselves and say, I want this, but yet relaxing and going through life nonchalant. When you have to, if you want it, you got to dig deep. You got to get a gut burning desire for its attainment. You have to get focused as if it's your magnificent obsession, your definite purpose in life. Eliminate all distractions. Every struggle is for a reason. Life's happening for you, not to you. You just got to figure out the lesson in the failure and be better and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward and keep moving forward. It may take 2 years. It may take 4 years. The next 2 to 4 years is going to pass anyway. It's going to pass anyway. So do you want to be closer or do you want to be still in the same place? But every day, it's those simple daily disciplines. It's the last video I talked about the compound effect. It's just those habits. When you want something and you wake up and you're thinking about it and you're working towards it and you're thinking about it and you're working towards it, your thoughts are what you can control. They'll lead to your feelings and how you feel, your emotions inside of you. The emotions that I feel right now are going to lead to the way I act. Your thoughts will lead to your feelings, will lead to your emotions, will lead to your actions, and then your actions will ultimately lead to your results. Your consistent actions will lead to your habits, which is what will determine your life, your reality. Okay, well, I got to get geared up for this team call, but like I said, someone shares this, I'll pick someone who shares this video and send them a gift, and I hope it reaches the person who needs to hear it. But I appreciate all the love, support, appreciate the engagement. If you watched this on the replay, let me know in the comments. If you got something out of this, let me know, whether you comment or message me. I want to see everyone win. I really do. I want to see everyone win, even the ones who want to see me lose. I want you to win. Okay, well, you guys have a great evening. I'm going to go jump on my team call, but I appreciate you. Much love. Best of luck to all of you. And let's go make it happen. Peace out.